tornado flew around my room. A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy, they borrow when I'm thinking about you. Ooh, no, 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 I've been thinking about you. You know, no, no, I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do ya? Yeah, Queen C, wanna smoke with me? Turn this world up 800 degrees. My whole team eat chef kiss, she's a treat. Oh, she's so bougie, bougie. Bon appetit. I'm a savage, attitude nasty, talk big, but my bank account matching. Poet, but I'm classy. Rich, but I'm ratchet. Haters keep my name in their mouth, now they gagging. Yeah, I'm a savage. Yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty. Acting stupid, what's happening? What's happening? Yes, of course, I remember. How could I forget how you feel? You know you were my first time, and you feel it won't ever get old. Not in my soul, not in my spirit. Keep it alive, and we'll go down this road till it turns from color to black and white. I've been thinking about you, you know, no, no. I've been thinking about you, you know, no, no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do ya? I'm a savage. I'm a savage. I'm a savage.
Okay, so we're getting used to talking to the camera. This past week, what did I learn from production? I hung out with my friend Coleman and we talked about alchemy, how to use alchemy properly. I really wanted to learn about like how to mess up sounds. Like Logic comes with a lot of built-in sounds already. The whole point of production is like, well, maybe not the whole point of production, but part of the point of learning about the sounds and like how to put a song together is finding a sound that you like, meshing it that it fits into the song, but like creating it as your own. We learned about that in alchemy. I learned how to change the tempo of a song. Like if I find a loop that I really like, I learned how to change the tempo of that loop, how to find the key also that I'm looking for, change a key. So if a loop that I got, for instance, is in G minor, which is what the song is in, I found sometimes the sounds that you choose you can't change to the key that you want or the tempo you want because it completely distorts the original sound and not a good way. But that's okay, that just means that you have to find another loop, like for instance on Splice, to take something from and then change it through that. Otherwise you just have to create it on your own. I've been sort of diving into the sounds that Logic has, diving into what it offers, but haven't been doing that too much. I have been like tinkering here and there with the sounds. I also like had all my sounds downloaded and then I had to delete all of them because it was taking up too much space on my computer. Like I talked in the last video, I tried to save a track to my external hard drive and I completely lost everything. I'm not sure why. Still, I asked some friends about it, but they couldn't really tell me why it happened. But that's okay, because I'm learning as I go. I'll figure it out. I've decided that maybe just for like covers, I can download the cover onto my actual computer and then delete it whenever I'm finished with it. It's for the use of the covers. What else did I learn this week? I downloaded Autotune. I downloaded Antera's Autotune. I believe it's Pro Tune is what it's called. Antera's Pro Tune Autotune. Maybe plus on the end. I can't remember if that's there or not. Well, actually I can pull it up real quick. It's Antera's Autotune EFX Plus. When I downloaded, I'm so happy that I got it. It saves so much time with production. It takes half the time for me to like absolutely get a perfect take on something. With the Autotune that comes in Logic, it's not that great. So I'm really happy that I've got this auto-tune. And I've learned how to use that, so that's really cool. I wrote everything down in like a journal, like whenever I went over to Coleman's and he helped me. Like, also watched how Coleman starts making a beat. Coleman is my best friend, has been my, I don't think I've spoken about him. He, y'all are probably like, who is this Coleman guy? He is my best friend. I've known him since I was a freshman in high school. We've just been best friends ever since we got into the music industry, like around the same time with each other. I'm very thankful for him. Shout out to Coleman for helping me figure out things. I just asked him if I could watch him create something on his own. He used Machine, M-A-S-H-I-N-E, I believe is the way that it's spelled, but he uses that to create his beats. Seems like it's really good with like organization and like structuring things. Creating loops, you can do it really quickly. That might be something that I look into in the future. My plan as for right now is to just watch my friends. I want to watch a couple of my friends, a couple of my production friends create a beat and then see how they do it differently, then go from there and figure out what way I want to do it. I've just been watching Produce Like a Boss, which is, of course, created by Chris Bradley. She's this producer here in Nashville. Shout out to her. Have really enjoyed her class. It has really helped me get like a jump start on like the basics of Logic and like how to set up things, how to just like go through the process. Went over her mixing course a little bit. One reason why I did that was because Coleman had told me he really got good at production. It was when he started mixing, because he started figuring out how to tweak sounds more whenever he was mixing. So I watched that mixing course, but it didn't, I think that it's too advanced for me right now. I'll get there eventually, but so that was really great. Learned that. I should like start writing down what I learn every week. I think that'd be really helpful for me whenever I'm making these videos. I know lots of people try to plan out their video and like have a script and like talk about things that they're going to talk about. They probably have it in front of them. I don't do any of that. Well, I haven't done any of that. I did write down some things in my notes, but it's on my phone, and using my phone this time to record because last time my camera's quality, I don't know what happened. Like, it's a super nice camera. It was a Canon 70 EOS camera, super nice camera, but for some reason the quality didn't upload the way that I wanted it to upload. It like only went up to like 630 something, 30 something, I don't know the numbers, I forgot. Point is that it could have been higher quality, but it just didn't upload that way. Trial and error to see what happens whenever I upload this one. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got off track a little bit this week with my production. We got lots of snow here in Nashville this past week, so it was kind of just like, I'm gonna go out. Thought there was a person on my roof for a second, but it's an umbrella. I kind of just wanted to enjoy the snow a little bit with my family and friends. It's great. Me and my brothers went sledding down our childhood hill in our neighborhood, which was great, and I had hot cocoa, watched a movie. I didn't actually wear my snow boots, which I should have, because I wore my Doc Martens, and leather cold doesn't help with trying to keep warm, which I think is fine. I really wanted to spend some time with my family for that. Well, this week was to get this video done and to come up with something that I made with Logic, like using some of the instruments that it has. So I did that, and I'm proud of myself for that. And I also downloaded Autotune. So 2 things that I got done this week for production, which is really great. And I also made some TikToks from it. I've really been trying to get on TikTok a lot more. I feel like a lot of times though, with the production that I've, like this kind of production, when I try to upload something like that to TikTok, it doesn't, I don't feel like people receive it as well as if it's just raw, like if I was to be singing to the camera right now. So that's interesting. Yes, I have to go pee. Hold on. Okay. Try not to make the camera fall over. Very good. I've got my calendar real quick just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Maybe that'll help me. Also, just trying to keep some life work balance. Got a job on Soundbetter this week, which was great. Or I finished a job on Soundbetter this week. That was great too. For those of you who don't know, Soundbetter is awesome. So good for creator, to be honest. Well, any creator in the music industry. Sign up there as a singer, songwriter, producer, artist, there as an engineer, a mixer. It's a great way for artists, for people in the music industry to make money. Kind of like Facebook, except it has jobs that you get assigned, which is really cool. So if you don't know anything about Soundbetter, get on Soundbetter. My friend told me about Airgigs this week. That's basically another version of Soundbetter, except for like instead of Soundbetter, you can have, there's like Soundbetter Premium. So Soundbetter Premium, you can have like a job board that you look at, and you can like ask for jobs or like send proposals for a job for premium, and you have to pay $60 a month for that, I believe. And like regular Soundbetter, people just come to you if they want a job from you, if they like your profile, like what you have on there. And then Airgigs, it's different. It's like Soundbetter Premium, except you don't have to pay for a premium. There is a job board that you can just be like, hey, I'd like to do this job. Here's why I think I'd be a good fit for it. 2 awesome platforms for people if you're looking to do jobs. I haven't gotten a production job on there yet, but I will hopefully in the future. So had my first meeting with my management company this past week. I am going on with a management company. They're called AGD Entertainment. I interned for them my senior year of college, and they were awesome. They are awesome people, and they know what they're doing. Really enjoyed being there whenever I was there. They wanted to, like with my upcoming music that I'm releasing, first single comes out in May, and then June is my second single, and then July is my EP. Like the music that I'm creating now is really good and like really me. One of my goals I've had for this past year was just figuring out what kind of music I wanted, like what brand I wanted to have, what message I wanted to give to the world. I never really thought about that when I was first putting out my music. So excited about that. I just decided to do it. Started with them this month, technically. So we're doing like 3 months of planning time before my first single actually releases, and I had my first meeting with them yesterday, which is really cool. I was really excited. Also keep an update on that and how things are going with that. If you have any ideas or suggestions for covers that I should do for next week, or maybe I'll start putting out an original song that I do every month or something like that. If you have any suggestions or any ideas or thoughts or anything you want to say, like let me know. I'd love to hear what's going through your brain. I think that's all for this week, and I'm really excited for next week. I hope everyone is doing wonderful and has a wonderful week this week and next week, and I will be back with more music soon. So see you later.